It was a great adventure today, but we have a lot of problems to discuss, and I hope they're going to be able to make a wise decision with the information we're going to give them.
First of all, when you walk into something and you're looking to purchase it, wouldn't it be nice if it was a little bit cleaner? Let's just check out this bathroom. So coming on in here, I mean, I would think you'd even clean your toilet seat, but no. You've got urine splatter all over the toilet seats. This tells me that somebody wanted out fast.
So I got my roof here, so I'm looking at my slide out. You know, I'm looking at the structure of the slide out. I don't know. You think water would puddle down there? Is that good enough for you?
Welcome back to our Pit Stop series, where we pull back the curtain on RV inspections that could make or break a family's journey. Today, we're bringing you two stories that prove just how critical an inspection can be. Our first pit stop save, a Keystone Fusion 427. Will we rescue another RV family from stepping into a total money pit? This young couple needed to move fast, packing up their 4 young children and pets, ready to hit the road. But their dream RV, it was anything but road ready, filthy, unmaintained, and riddled with problems. The front kitchen slide groaned in protest with every move. When we took a closer look, we found the slide ski was ripping off, and moisture levels in the floor were alarmingly high. And then, something in the air just wasn't right. As soon as I stepped inside, my throat started tickling and I couldn't stop coughing. That's never a good sign. Like so many buyers, they were hopeful. The salesperson knew they were moving into this RV full-time, no turning back, no dealership returns if things went wrong. So what did we uncover? And more importantly, did we save this family from a disaster? Stick around and find out. It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Ocala, Florida, about to inspect this beautiful Keystone Fusion 427. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find, and neither do our customers. Keep your fingers crossed because they're moving in this full time. We'll see you at lunch and the end of the day. So come on in. Let's see my first glimpse and my stow and go. So as you can see, coming right in, well, basically, I can sit and I can watch TV. So if you pack your lunch in the truck, you can come in here and sit on your couch, but you have no access to your refrigerator, to your bathroom, to your bedroom. Now, as far as my first glimpse, what I just sat on was a lot of dirt. And it is dirty, as you can see, just coming in. So yes, it's pre-owned. So we're gonna see what we find. Make sure to stick around because I haven't been able to get in here and investigate.
So my first glimpse in general looks nice until we open the door inside and I says, okay, I can see that whoever had this didn't really clean, or maybe they didn't care because, well, they were getting rid of it. Why are they getting rid of it? This is my first thing that catches my attention, is the lack of alignment. So you can already see this rear slide out is out of whack a little bit, but that's because I have to state it. So it is out of whack, so they need to adjust it. Sometimes when you adjust something, as you've seen in other videos, it screws up something else. So is there an intent? Is there something going on? That's it. I've said this before, people have an agenda. The salesperson has an agenda, so do we. Meaning, when you want to have yourself an inspection, make sure that you have a Blue Ox endorsed inspection. So that way, we're on the same agenda, meaning saving your assets. Assets. Let's go check what Laurel has inside. The story on this is Laurel kind of figured that those are probably motocross people. That's always my fear. Last night we were taking a bike ride. I don't know, 8:30 o'clock. 8:30 o'clock, that's good. That's a Frenchman right there. So...
He's smiling!
So I asked her, I said, how do you feel about this unit? Oh, well, you know, and that's the difference between my wife and I. My wife says, no, I got a good feeling about this. And I said, okay. For me, I'm always the...
Negative Nelly.
Negative Nelly, to use her term. I'm looking to see what's the problem. And as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at the floor too. So Sorry, I'm back. Squirrel focus. So we're on our bike ride. We're talking. This is my wife's nice way of saying, no, it should be good. It's a new unit, you know, probably, hopefully, the person who used to have this, they didn't move it, they left it in one place, they bought it, they didn't like it, they probably abandoned. I said, listen, it's true. If you want a nice inspection, especially on a toy hauler, it has to be used not too much. So I'm sorry, this is the rational side of me about wishing that this would be a great unit. So the important part of what we do is to save people's ass. Meaning, like these people that are gonna come in here, they're gonna live in here. And they got about 3 days to make a decision and move in. And he's on the boat somewhere in the middle of the ocean, and he's not gonna have service for a while. His wife's gonna be the one that will make decision if, and it's only structural. So here's our start. So we end up with this slide, bring it out, sounds perfect, bring it in, I can hear the struggling. So I told Laurel, let's restart this again, but then when we come back out again, we hear that noise on the front end. All right, so which brings the attention to, we're in front of this kitchen. This is a kitchen slide out, you know, it looks beautiful, like fridge, stove, TV, everything. So this is beautiful. So now I end up with, oh, surprise. All right, so no big deal. That's the ski that actually is ripping off. So whatever it caught on, this is the whole ski. All right, well, what's the problem ski? So the problem ski is kind of simple. I always try to teach you this. Look at these trims. So water could have been going in there. And remember, it's over a year old. So now I'm gonna take this one. This one is a little bit more precise because I've got a probe here. And I want you to look at that reading. So I'm gonna go to the floor where I was at before. This is okay, this is normal, you know, 6, 10, whatever it's gonna be. And then I end up where I want to aim precisely is towards the front here. Here's where I might have, okay, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm getting closer to the front end and on this edge. And now I'm talking, I'll hit 40 or something. So that's where I'm at. And by the way, this is not framed. And it's too bad that you can't feel my finger. So this is actually soft, gone. Hope you see this, but that's it. So this is what Jason would, in my book, would call structural. Now I got water in there. Now I can't stop this. It already destroyed what it had to destroy, meaning your floor. Now you're in Florida, high humidity, mold. So we might have to make a call to see if it's worthy of continuing, or these people need to move fast. So that was the big deal. They want this, they want it now, they want to be ready. The purpose of hiring an inspection team was to see the worthiness of buying this and what does it entail. If this can't be ready in 2 days, Pierre, I'm done. I think we're gonna have to make a call. Are you there? Welcome to the toy hauler industry. Oh, do I love those. Like we stated earlier, this is a family that would move in here. How many kids, hon? 4 kids, 2 dogs, and 1 partridge. So another thing. So here's an idea of just the consistency of construction. And it's sad because you just need a couple of screws. So can you see this being bowed like this? You can see that the whole thing is bowed. So your seal, your wiper seal is not touching nothing, not sealing nothing. What could that bring for a problem? I don't know. So I got my roof here. So I'm looking at my slide out. And I'm looking at the structure of the slide out. I don't know. You think water would puddle down there? Is that good enough for you? Bah, manufacturer's gonna say, well, what do you expect with such a long span? Well, put some structure in there. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? We're not supposed to judge a book by the cover, but I want you to see the slant in the middle of this slide out. Hope you can see that. See how tight that is, and then you come back here, and then there's a distance right there, and then it's tight again. That's what this big slide out. Then this one, it's the same thing. This is what we have for alignment on this big slide out, on this kitchen slide out, that we have this water issue in the back, and this is the other end, meaning nothing. So this one's tight, this one's loose. You tell me where you feel with your thoughts. And now my honey was just in the garage. Hey, it's to everybody's deal and stuff, but take this.
All right, so come on through. Let's go check this out. First of all, when you walk into something and you're looking to purchase it, wouldn't it be nice if it was a little bit cleaner? I don't say they need to stage it, but at least clean it. And if I'm getting rid of it, am I trading it in, or was it repoed? So I just leave it like this. I don't know. So yes, we figure, you know, it's a toy hauler. They've used it for their toys, and you know, there's screws everywhere. There's all kinds of things, and it is absolutely filthy.
I can tell you and guarantee you the AC doesn't work in here.
The AC is not working in here because it is warm. But let's just check out this bathroom. Coming on in here, I mean, I would think you'd even clean your toilet seat, but no. You've got urine splatter all over the toilet seats. This tells me that somebody wanted out fast. They only owned this for about a year, so I don't know. I feel bad for our potential customers because they were looking forward to move it in with 4 kids, 2 dogs, and they need to move fast. This is something you need to think about when you find your right RV and you know you need to move. You've got to remember, even after your inspection team has gone in, they've done the inspection, they need time to get the report back to you, and you send the findings to the service department, and then the service department needs to repair these things. You don't want to just say, I got to be there in 2 days. You can't. You've got to give it time. Guys, you need to think about this. This family, it's urgent for them to get into something immediately. So now we're going to make the dreaded call, and hopefully they see the value in what we've done for them today, because I think we've just saved them thousands of dollars. So we made the dreaded call. Excuse my voice, but I'm telling you, since being in here, my voice is struggling. So something is tickling it. I don't know. What could it possibly be? But anyways, unfortunately, no, it's a no-go. She made the decision. Her husband's out on a boat until this afternoon, and she had to make the decision, and she said, I cannot put my family at risk. I can't put them into something that has issues like this. This is going to be our home. And when they were here negotiating and taking a look at this unit to begin with, all of a sudden the salesperson went down 20 grand. $20,000. Not $5,000, $20,000. And she said to the salesperson, all right, can you tell me why you're going down $20,000? Because she said, I already had a gut feeling. The red flag was there. Why would they drop this $20,000? And he said, we need to make some sales. So there you go. We need to make some sales. I need some money. But she said to us, do you think that he knew about this issue with the slide? Do you think he knew that there was moisture in that floor? And no, there's no way. We know for a fact in our heart that they did not know this. But at the same time, this is why you hire an RV inspection team. You need someone who has your back, who's going to thoroughly look at all these things and are major, major catastrophes waiting to happen down the road. So hopefully we've taught you something today, that you always hire yourself a good RV inspection team. So I'm going to leave you on this. If you could choose between the love of your life and traveling the world, which country would you choose to go to first? Which country did you decide on? For me, it's Australia, but that's a trip for another day. Right now, we've got another money pit horror story to dive into. Meet our next hopeful buyers. This couple did their homework big time. After months of research, they were convinced this DRV Houston was the one. The wife had it all mapped out. Literally, she created Excel spreadsheets with every measurement of every storage area. She knew exactly what would go in each cupboard. They were 100% confident this was going to be their dream RV. boy, were they wrong. This RV had stories to tell, and none of them good. The lack of maintenance was shocking. But when you're excited, all you see are shiny, pretty things. Your eyes, ears, and even your nose can miss the most important warning signs. So sit back, take a deep breath, because this one, it's a nightmare they almost bought into. It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Summerfield, Florida, about to inspect this 2021 pre-owned DRV Houston. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find. Neither do you, and our customers, they're back at home. Fingers crossed we find nothing that prevents them from buying this RV. Stick around. We're going to update you at noon and the end of the day.
I get a whiff of nothing good here. It smells like mold, but my wife's trying to convince me otherwise. The steps are the one who smells this. Okay, so maybe it is, but the steps go inside. So all right, is that what made it smell inside? I don't know. But for the more interesting part, so we pull in here today, and I have this guy standing behind with a clipboard. I can see he's perplexed. He says, "Do you know how to open those awning?" I said, yeah, probably the power's not on. I just checked the light's not working. You're inspecting this? He says, yeah. Okay, who's your customer? I don't even know who it is, but I do this for Lemon Squad. It's 10 of 9, so we're early for us because what's my dilemma here? Whose customer are you? He says, I don't know this Mansour guy. I don't even know who it is. I'm doing it for Lemon Squad. Says, okay, how long are you gonna be here? Oh, I'm almost done. Okay, all right. Lemon Squad charged $400 for an hour. So he's almost done. So I said, all right, so I found the power and I pulled the awning, as you can see. So he can see his awning. Yep, okay, I'm done. Boom, back in his car, he's over. We're done, we're out of here. That's your potential inspection. This is the kind of inspection you can get. And he told me when we were in there, and he says, I can't figure the button either. And I'll just say that there's no power. It didn't work when I was here. That's it. And he told me for the time that I'm here and what they pay me, I ain't sticking around here for long. He says, thank you for putting the power and see you bye. So far, I already see alignment, misalignment on the back end. I'm looking at this box right here. Come in front here. So you're going to see how tight I am here and how I go up there. All right. So we're gonna have a pleasure here all day. I can already see this. There's gonna be a lot of different things happening. The RV typically is pretty solid. For 2021, why is this for sale? Health reasons or whatever you wanna come up with, that's fine by me. So now let's try to figure out what we're good at doing. Let's try to inspect this and let's go check what Laurel has inside then. Telltale sign. Do I have a problem with that word? Whatever this means, that's what it says, telltale. You can see here, it's been scraping. Here it's been scraping. So imagine, those are plank, vinyl plank. So now you're going through the material. It's only a couple years old. Right here, right here, right here. So you can see the whole plywood when it comes out. It starts dragging and it goes in your plank. I don't know how much you're paying for this, but you better have deep pockets because this has also been scraped in. But now we're gonna go further. We're gonna send Laurel in the front, and I'm gonna try to show you what is gonna, hold on, I just thought of that. Let me show you outside. So I want you to think about this. You see this slide out. So this rear end is actually down, so that's why it's creating all this scraping. But let's go outside. So let's go show you outside once it's in. So I'm going to show you how it's not lined up, and it's lined up going up. So typically it should be coming back down. So if it goes back down even more, ouch. Let's go check the back. So you've got this, and you can tell from there that this slide out is, this section is actually up. So now I'm going to go back inside there, and you're going to see that if this comes back down, I'm going to have a problem. Open it up, because I want to show you once it's open what also gave me a sign from the inside to the outside. So on the outside here, I was looking at this. I got this sagging. I'm thinking, okay, why is this sagging? Well, we'll see. Whoops. Magic. Problems appear already. So if you imagine, this is this corner that to be aligned should actually go down even more. So think about this. Let's go back inside. As I was saying, this slide out should go down if I want to have it aligned. You remember that? Here's my gouging in the floor already. But now I want you to check, keep an eye just on this roller. So I'm going to show you the roller first of all. So I want you to look at this. So first off, the roller is behind our ski. This is the ski. But the whole slide out is behind the roller. Where if I took a look at the front, you'd see that it's still on the roller. Bring this in a little bit. So I want you to see how destroyed this is. So this plywood, whatever is left of it, ain't gonna last too many times in and out. So see how the front is? You don't see the roller. So here's the front of this one. So this one has the same problem. The ski is rubbing on the ground, but at least if you back it up, man. See, the roller is there. The whole front lip is still on the roller. So now when you say, come on in, it actually listens and just slides in. Okay. So because this slide out has been out of line for a long time, that becomes this problem, that it's ruining the whole floor.
Is there a new noise? Did you hear the noise?
Yeah.
That was a new noise. I've not heard that.
Was that the water pump?
No, that was the slide.
Try it again.
Okay, just listen. Everybody listen.
Oh, hold on a minute, hold on. Now I even see this. The whole wall. Okay, my whole wall is lifting too. Okay. Yeah, so see, it's totally disconnected. Because this floor is rotten. I'll bet you that's what it is. Oh yeah, holy shit, I can see the angle now. All right, here's another thing. We just realized opening it, closing it. So even the whole wall is disconnected, and I want you to see, I don't know if you see the angle. Hopefully you can see this, but you can see that it's sagging and it's dragging on the floor. See, it's touching there, and you end up here. Everything is bowing down. Do that again. It comes from here. The noise comes from here. A lot's been going on. Generator 6500 doesn't supply power for 3 ACs, but now I'm back to shore power, and all of a sudden breaker shuts off again. So we got electrical issue somewhere in the system.
Phew! So it's the end of the day. It's been quite a long day. Now this is a used unit, so we expect demarcations, things to not be perfect. It's not perfect, and it is just a little bit dirty. My main things that I have found, missing sealant in my sinks, some rust, but I will say, as far as my leaks today, nothing leaked, from my washing machine to my dishwasher to my sinks to my showers and toilets. Absolutely no leaks at all whatsoever. So we did call our customer. We didn't just call, we actually video chat with them. And the reason why we do that is we don't want anyone to feel they need to take our word for anything. We want to show them exactly what we're seeing so they can determine, we want you to continue with the inspection, or no, I'm done. And in this particular situation, they're not sure. So because they are considering taking a trip to Indiana and touring the plant, they are possibly going to still purchase this unit and take it to Indiana to have it fixed. So if you're new to the channel, we would love it if you'd give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. If you don't know what to comment, put C4BO, comment for Blue Ox. And if you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do. So let me leave you on this. When you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let go. So remember, and do never forget.
It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey.